Right now, federal investigators are searching for the cause of a deadly plane crash in Bellevue.
A small jet slammed into the ground around 5 o'clock tonight off of Highway 100.
Federal investigators are on the scene right now. Fox 17 has learned all 4 people on board were killed. Fox 17's Eric Alvarez live at the crash scene with more now.
Well, Scott, Stacy, right now those investigators are not releasing any names, but the Nashville Fire Department also tells us they do believe all 4 people on board that plane died in today's crash. Now, the FAA says the plane was heading to John C. Toon Airport about 10 miles north of here, but instead it crashed right around 5 p.m. behind the Bellevue YMCA and just yards away from several homes.
Oh, my God.
A terrifying moment caught on video. The fire alarms blare from the YMCA just yards away from the explosion, caused by a private jet that slammed into the ground, killing everyone on board.
We could hear it coming. It sounded like a freight train.
Brenda McKee says she was looking out her kitchen window when she saw the plane fall out of the sky.
You could see it coming down. All I seen was a little bit of white, because it was a white plane, and it exploded.
McKee says she ran toward it, praying someone had survived.
I said somebody could have been thrown free, and I'll run over there and make sure, but it was too big a fire.
After firefighters put the flames out, this was all that was left of the Gulfstream 690C that left Great Bend, Kansas just before 3 p.m. The FAA says it was headed to John C. Toon Airport, but somehow crashed just yards away from several homes. Joe Loftus rushed to the neighborhood to check on his mom.
My mom was inconsolable. She was pretty upset. She knew what it was right off the bat.
That's because Loftus is also a flight instructor who's flown into and out of John C. Toon many times.
Our thoughts go out for the families and the pilots. I know they're out there trying to make a living, and I know the FAA does the best they can to make it safe as possible. It's tragic. What's occurred.
Despite the tragic loss, witnesses say they're thankful the plane missed both the YMCA and the nearby homes.
God is with us, and that's all I can think of.
Metro Police tell us the FAA, the NTSB, and even the FBI will investigate this crash. However, at this point, they do not believe there was any foul play involved. Now, a YMCA spokesperson tells us there were several people inside the building when the plane went down. I'll have more on that, plus how long it could take to get all of this sorted out, coming up in just a few minutes. We're live in Bellevue. Eric Alvarez, Fox 17 News.
Tonight, we're learning more about what led up to this crash in Bellevue. The private plane took off from the Great Bend Municipal Airport in Great Bend, Kansas, approaching John C. Toon here in Nashville. It went down about 10 miles south of that airfield, very close to the Bellevue YMCA. We are continuing to learn more about this type of airplane. The FAA confirms it's a Gulfstream 690C, like the one in this picture. The plane has 2 propellers on each fixed wing, and some models can hold up to 12 people, including the flight crew. It's registered to the Mid-Kansas Agrico in Pawnee Rock, Kansas, near Wichita.